garnished game hens for Jahari and I, and I'm going to do just a small little cooking demonstration of how I prepare them and what herbs and spices that I use. And basically what I do is I butterfly it just by cutting it straight down the breast here on both sides and open it up, and then barbecue in it, oddly enough, but it's so tasty barbecued. It has a nice flavor to it. Excuse me. And it really works out that you can control the heat better than it being in an oven where it's one steady heat, and every time you open the oven, and you're changing the heat and how it's circulating around the meat. Whereas on the barbecue, you get to actually centralize and where you want that heat, and it really works out whether it's open or closed. The heat is not going to dissipate because it's burning directly at the item. It's not circling around the oven, creating more heat like in an oven. Whereas this is more direct to the part of the meat that you want. So I'm having fun. It's Thanksgiving. It's the first time I'm ever doing anything like this. So yeah, it's going to be a good time. So stay tuned, and we'll be right back. Okay, and we're back. All right, so now we're going to start with the seasonings that are used. And believe it or not, what I basically use is, the packets that come in the ramen. See that? Top ramen? Right there. Comes in chicken, beef. They also have a shrimp. Alright? So what I do is, because they're so high in sodium, I generally don't even use them for the soups. What I do is I package the soup and just set it aside, and when I make my own broth later on another time, then I have already soup noodles I can just throw in. They're already dried. They last forever. Actually, these noodles last longer dried than egg noodles do. So just keep that in mind. And you can break them off and use them in smaller portions. Sometimes I just break it in half and I use a piece for Jahari if he just wants some noodles just to go in with some rice or something. So it works out pretty good. Alright, but really, that's all it basically is right there. It's the chicken packet. But the thing is I put a little bit of green onions in there. The green onions are frozen, not for any other specific reason other than they just stay fresh frozen, longer. They don't lose any color or anything. You can freeze them. There they are, frozen. And I just kind of mix them up like that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the onions out of them and put the onions inside and let them marinate for, until I want to cook them whenever. Right now it's 11:35 a.m. on Thanksgiving Day. Jahari's watching Thomas, and I'm making a video. Well, that's what we do. But basically, and then I'm going to take the packets themselves and just do it as a rub, and just rub it all in, and then take the green onions that's mixed with the okay, so Thanksgiving, I got a garnish in for Jahari, I got a garnish in for me. Whenever I order pizza from delivery or whatever, I usually order a salad or something just to go with it. And just because I don't like croutons in my salad doesn't mean the croutons aren't a good idea. So I use the croutons that I get with it's a little package, comes when I get the pizza, and they're Italian seasoned croutons, and they are awesome when you stuff them inside the garnish hens. Now, what I use to marinate the garnish hens is a little unbelievable to a lot of people, but it is absolutely wonderful. It's very high in sodium and very high in a lot of other herbs and flavors. So I use the packet from the Top Ramen. Has everything I need inside. And then I add a little green onions to that. And I stuff it with the green onions. When I put the green onions on and I put them inside the oven, I put them in the oven after I come back from barbecuing them. That's right. I put them on the barbecue whole just like that and let them poach really good in the barbecue. They cook really good. So you wouldn't even believe what I've had to go through to just get this far. Cameras not acting right and SanDisk not accepting and not fully emptying. Anyway, so what you want to do, we got everything all stuffed. We got the hen all prepared. What you want to do, also, since I was going to barbecue them, of course, first, can't barbecue them now. Guess why? Went outside to go turn on the barbecue at the barbecue pits, out of propane. There you go. So we're going to do them in the oven. But since I'm going to do them in the oven, now I'm going to baste them also with a little bit of red wine. Don't worry, Jahari's not going to get all crazy. It's going to dissipate in the cooking, and it'll just have a nice flavor and a nice aroma in the house. That's about it. It's just a little bit. It's probably not even 3 tablespoons. So we're going to put that in, and we're just going to marinate that over the chicken just a little bit. It has a little bit of olive oil on it. So we're just going to just sprinkle it on, however, wherever. Like I said, it's just going to be for aroma. It's also going to give us a nice flavor for our stuffing as well too. And that'll be tasty. All right. And then we're going to put that in the oven. We're going to put it in about 450 to start, just so it can get nice and poached. And then we'll turn it down as it starts to brown, and especially as the alcohol starts to dissipate. Okay? And yeah, let's throw in a little bit more green onions in there. Yeah, throw those in there. That'll be tasty. Okay? And yeah, so I'll come back a little bit later, and we'll show you some more of what we got for me and Jahari's Thanksgiving garnish hens. And thank you for sticking with us and bearing with us. So this is what we wanted to finish with. So we got our hen. And now just baste a little bit with the red wine oils and juices from the hen itself. And man, I wish you guys could smell how good it's, oh my God, it's just amazing in this place right now. Me and Jahari are going to enjoy this. Wow, thank you. It came out beautiful, and it's tasty. The other one, I already had a bite of it.